Hey everybody, it's the man, Mr. Drybones, and I am back with another review. But this time we're going to do some figure reviews. I picked up Winston and Egon here last week with the explicit purpose of doing a review for him here on the channel. Because when I wanted to start this channel, I wanted to do figure reviews as well as video games. Because I love collecting figures. I've got a modest collection that I'm really happy with. A lot of my favorite characters, and I'm definitely a big Ghostbusters fan. So for the purpose of this review, I'm going to be looking at both Egon and Winston. We're going to look at the figures, we're going to look at the accessories, and then I'm going to compare them to some SH figure arts and some Figmas that I have, so you'll be able to compare them for scale. I think these two are both going to look really good in the display case next to my other figures, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we go, we're back, and we're taking a look at Winston's Zetamorph first. So I've already, taken him out of the box. I haven't taken him out of the plastic yet. I did want to show this. This is actually really cool. A good look at the schematics of the, the Ecto-1 and the Proton Pack and all that stuff. Which, I mean, who stares at the box? But I mean, it's a neat touch. So let's go ahead and open them up. Let's get the plastic out of the way. Get out of here. And Winston is the only one. Oh, that's interesting. Winston is the only one of the figures that came with a. Oh, geez. I'll force him out of here. But here we go. I'll take him off camera for a second. Easier for me to reach around here. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got Winston here. How old does he stand up on his own? Let's see. Winston, my man, you gotta stand up here. Yeah, fair enough. Now there's Winston. Let's get the Proton Pack out of here. Oh my goodness. Try not to make it so you guys have to hear it really loudly on the camera here. Man, really does not want to let go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause the video for a second and I'll pull everything out and then we'll go from there. There we go. Okay, so we got Winston out here. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, there's Winston. That's a pretty good sculpt of his face, I have to say. Let's see, articulated. Yeah, pretty good. A little stiff, but I mean, it is brand new. Let's get a little bit centered. And I do like how my iPhone actually does recognize the face. Is that more? Let's check these joints. Am I not doing that right? Boy, that is a stiff joint. How about the one? There we go. That one seems to work okay. He's got multiple points of articulation there. Back, yeah, there's a spot for the Proton Pack. How about his legs? I think they're just kind of stiff, I wonder. And they twist. It's interesting. Yeah, we'll try suiting him up with his Proton Pack in a second. I would like to know why this is being, there we go. I guess it's just really stiff. Yeah, that's better. And how about on this side? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Fist bump. Boop. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good sculpt. I like the way the figure looks and everything. It's very nice. And we got his Proton Pack. So it's got the harness on there, so it'll hold on there. There's the Neutronian wand. Let's get a close-up of the Proton Pack itself. You actually get a pretty good look at this thing, and it's pretty good on here. The wiring seems pretty accurate for the movie. As best as they could. I mean, these, it's a small figure, so they have to make it to a particular kind of scale. And there's a little nub in the back so that Winston, can go inside of his back. And then the other thing is, Winston also came with, he's the only one who came with a proton stream, which I had seen online. Some people were pretty disappointed with. He's the only Ghostbuster that had this. Which I can definitely understand if you wanted to have all four of them firing a beam or something like that, because the figures, there's 6 of them, and one of them is Gozer. So, I mean, it would have been nice if they all had, a proton stream, so you could do something, I don't know, reenact the, final battle when they're shooting the altar. And then you get a Vince Clortho if you buy all 6, which I left the leg inside the box, because I'm probably not going to get all 6. Probably just go with the 4 Ghostbusters. So, let's go ahead and put on Winston's backpack here. Let me see if I can figure this out. Let's see. There's a spot where it opens. I think, does it go like that? No, wait. It does not. Oh my goodness. get this guy on. Well, I think it's time for the magic of video editing to take a look at this thing. Okay, I got it. This piece here pops out of the little nub, and then we should be able to, if I can get his head through it here. Yeah, there we go. I want to line up the little nub on the back. There we go. Looks like it fits pretty well. Get his arm out of the way there. And we will, oh my goodness, the camera works all over the place. Can you tell this is my first figure review? But yeah, there we go, he's got it on. Shirt pulled down nicely. Yeah, looks pretty good, fits him pretty well. And then you've got his proton stream here, whoops, which he should be able to hold on to. We're not holding it upside down, there we go, yeah, like that. Wow, Winston, take your Neutronian wand. I don't know if when I put it up, if I'm going to put the proton stream on it, because that'll probably make it kind of big when I put it inside of the when I put it inside the display case. I already have a Farah in there from Overwatch, and she takes up a lot of space with those wings. So let's see here. Yeah, his hand will definitely take it. Just kind of got to slip it through there in the opening, and then you can get it inside. Get the finger on the trigger there and everything. I think it's a pretty decent job on there. And then we got the proton stream, which goes in the back, and you kind of just pop it on here. You can almost hear the sound effect, can't you? There we go. Let's see if I can get a good pose here. Oh geez, his foot's all over the place. Let's see. I can't get him to maybe crouch a little bit. Get him on there. This might be trickier than I had anticipated. Trick with these figures is always getting them so that they can stand up. Let's see. And always the trick is in the feet every time. Oop, let's straighten that back up a little bit. And his other hand does have an opening on there too, so you should be able to get it to hold the Neutronian wand here. Let me see if I can get it close up and see if I can't get it in here. Apologize for being a little bit all over the place, but hey, you gotta learn one way, right? Throw yourself into the fire. I don't want to force it, and then I'm going to end up breaking his hand or something like that. That actually happened with one of my Figmas. I got the Splatoon Deluxe series, and I tried to force it to hold the splat dualies, and no, that did not work well. Oh, that's probably why I'm holding in the wrong spot. Whoop. When on the Ghostbusters video game that came out in 2009, whenever I'd play the game on multiplayer, Winston was always my... Oh, shoot, now he popped out of his other hand. Oh, my goodness. This is all over the place. There we go. Yeah, we'll just line it up there. Let's see if we can't get him to stand up. That's not bad. That's not bad. Got them all set up in there, firing the proton stream right at the camera. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So I'd say the sculpt on there and, you know, everything, it stands up on its own, which is one of the most important things with me, because when I put it in the display case, I need it to stand up, whether or not it's got the base or not. But let's see if we can do a quick look at scale here. So I'm going to hold on just a second, adjust the camera, lower it a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to bring in oops, Super Saiyan God Goku. Why Super Saiyan God Goku? Why not? They're both got their beams ready. They're both firing. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'll have to plan these out a little bit better next time. We'll do better with Egon, I guess. With a little bit of experience. Oh, I'm trying to get his hand back in there. There we are. And then reline it up. And let's see. Whoop. Winston, what are you doing? Close his leg up a little bit more. And then the other foot down. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Goku and Winston are getting ready to fire. Look at that. So pretty decent scale. And then over on the other side, we'll do a Figma. And get the Catwoman Ninja here. Let's get a good look at the scale here. Let me see if I can't lower the camera a little bit, so we can get a better look here. Let's see. Oops. There we go. I know this is a little all over the place, but as you can see, his scale is pretty good. I know Goku is crouching and Catwoman is floating off the ground, but as you can see, their sizes are pretty comparable. Oh geez, Winston lost his proton stream. That's okay. I'll have to fiddle with that later before I put it in the display case. But yeah, that's a quick look at the Winston Ghostbusters figure from the Hasbro Plasma series. I think they're pretty cool. They did all 4 Ghostbusters. You saw the back of the box. You can get Winston, Peter, Ray, Egon, Dana Barrett, and Gozer. So if you're a big Ghostbusters fan, I'd recommend them. They're not very expensive either. These were $20 a piece on Amazon. They, Winston and Egon were, so I like them. I can't wait to put it in the display case, and I guess that's where we'll leave it for now. We'll go ahead and open up Egon, and we'll take a look at that one next.